Yeah, man. So Jay-Z, man, the Forbes list came out, and I think it's something like, yo, Jay-Z's worth like $810 million. I don't know how they calculate all this shit, but that's what Forbes says. And Puffy's at like $820 million. So looking at them as a mogul, and you know what I'm saying, all the moves that these guys continue to make, it seems like Jay-Z was always, even though he looks like he's living like the more elite lifestyle, or have the most elite career.
Puff.
It seems like Jay. It seems like Jay to me.
Yeah.
However, you know, financially, it always seems like Puff is ahead of him.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's like it seems like Puff is always in business ventures that, you know what I'm saying, are really like capitalizing and taking off.
Well, so, I don't know too much about Puff.
All right, the question is, will Jay-Z ever pass Puff as a mogul?
I think he will.
Yeah?
One, because he got Beyonce on his arm. So that's going to help him. Somehow, some way, him having Beyonce on his arm is going to help him.
But, I mean, how long has he had Beyonce on his arm now? Like 5-6 years?
And he's been creeping up for quite some time now.
Okay.
So, acquisition of the title, Rock Nation Sports, this, that, and the third.
But sports is a gamble, man. Because I mean, we saw what his fighter the other day hit the no mas button and shit, and you know what I'm saying. Not that it's his fighter, but it's somebody that, you know what I'm saying, is represented by Rock Nation.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. Like, sports is a gamble because, you know, if you're not have elite athletes that are performing on a consistent basis, and you know, you could lose that.
But I feel you. But that's just one sport.
All right, let's compare our companies then. All right, let's say you say Title, and then you say so Title, Revolt.
I feel like Title is more lucrative than Revolt is right now because. Personally, I don't see Revolt making any big new moves besides them signing fucking Nori and Joe Budden.
Okay, but I think that's the move. I think
remember, Title got Rap Radar.
Right, but they have Rap Radar. Like they need more.
And they also sell and distribute and stream music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I definitely give you that, but at the same time, okay, Revolt, I feel like it's a great channel because Revolt also has Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And also
they is the number one morning show.
And they're the number one morning show. And in addition to that, I see the move with Joe Budden, them acquiring Joe Budden's podcast, or whatever venture they're acquiring Joe Budden. Something going on.
Yeah.
I see them going to attempt to take the lane of Complex. I see them on YouTube now, putting out content on YouTube as well. So the subscribers on them is going up. So if they could follow suit with that.
To pause what we talking about for a second.
Yeah.
With Complex, you see what happened since when Joe Budden left?
Yo, that shit. I unsubscribed.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I was about to unsubscribe, but I still check them out like every little.
I don't watch Everyday Struggle for sure, but yeah.
I haven't. I don't even think it came on since they had
a week. They had a week on, like 2 weeks actually. They had 2 weeks
where aired when in pre-recorded episodes or whatever, but. When he was there, I think I checked it, and I think the subscribers was at like 2.3 million or some shit like that. And I checked it the other day, and they down to like 1.6 million.
Wow.
So a lot of motherfuckers did exactly what you did.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck them.
No Joe, no show.
I didn't know that was the chant, but yeah, I fuck with it. No Joe, no show.
That was all over the comment section.
Yeah, that's what brought me
thumbs
there.
Down.
Yeah.
No Joe, no show.
That's what brought me there was Joe, and I mean it's crazy. You know what, man? For the longest time, I mean I've been a huge Joe Budden fan, and I mean that's one cat I love to see win because he felt like he always seemed like he was the underdog for the longest time, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Feel like he's underdog. Feel like he was misunderstood. Yeah, he's an asshole, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? He's it's not that you're an asshole, but it's like, yo, he could back up his opinions.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I fucks with him.
Yeah, man. So like you said, Revolt is trying to be the new Complex. So what you have any content in mind besides the, you know, this year was trash / dope thing that him and Charlamagne did.
I mean, I watch Revolt, right? And I watch Revolt all the time, and for them to still the actual channel, right?
Okay.
And I see, you know, for them to still be hearing quality hip hop videos, and they seem like they do a lot by bringing up old content, and you know what I'm saying, they cover a lot of different aspects of hip hop, or they have like platforms for new artists to shine on, doing like performances, live performances, where they get highlighted and things like that, and they do their little whatever the shit they do in Miami all the time when they come down here, and you know what I'm saying?
Music conference.
Yeah, the conference and all that shit. So they doing all those things, but I think Revolt as a channel is a dope channel. So I think if they especially looking at Vice, that Vice is going down too. So if they could kind of incorporate the two, you know what I'm saying, I think there's a lane for it. There's definitely a lane for Revolt to start shining.
You might be right.
And then let's take it a step further, like, you know what I'm saying, Sean John is still, you know what I'm saying, going strong, and you know,
definitely more relevant than Rockaware.
Right, absolutely. And then the liquor line, like he got that, like. Fuck it, he got.
Yeah. I think that's the one that's making him the most money though.
Right. Yeah. He
so
got that,
and then
you
know, to counteract that, Jay Z got Duce, but Duce ain't
that's more high end and shit like that. Like I ain't never went to a liquor store like past that Duce. Like hell no.
How much is it? A little bit more expensive than Hennessy?
It's
just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so Jay Z got the liquor situation popping off. Like I said, he got Tidal.
The 40/40 Club, but I'm sure. Puff got Justin's.
Yeah,
man, and he's doing that for the 4 shit. So which is actually, I watched it. So it aired.
Who's doing the 4?
Puff. So he has a show on, I believe it's on Fox, where it's kind of like American Idol or.
Oh yeah.
So he's doing that joint. And what's brilliant about what he's doing that with DJ Khaled. And I was watching the show, and every commercial break, it was either a Ciroc commercial or a finger licking commercial.
Ciroc commercials be fired.
Yeah.
Fine ass Ashanti.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, man.
Jay-Z is, he's getting into film now. So that might be one of the things that's going to boost him up. So if you look at the 444 album, they made a video for pretty much every song on the album.
Yeah.
And all of the videos happen to have like a lot of upcoming or established black artists in the videos. So a lot of the videos is basically not a lot of them, all of them are basically mini movies. Yeah. So I was watching, actually coming over here, the Family Feud joint, and I was like, yo, it's like, nigga got fucking, what's his name from Power in there? He had dude from the Black Panther movie coming up. He got Beyonce in there, Tandy Newton in there. There's a lot of motherfuckers in that shit, man, and it's dope to see him do that. But I guess when I saw that too, my question was, is the $1 million video back on the map? Because remember, it was a time when
the high budget.
What was the one that Puffy made with Biggie when Biggie died?
The Hypnotize.
No.
Biggie, we got the real life shit from front to back. What my niggas is that?
That was like a $1.3 million video when that shit came out.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much these videos is costing for Jay-Z. Not saying that the theatrics is that much, but even and then also Justin Timberlake came out with a video, I think yesterday, and that shit, this nigga got a fucking iRobot type shit going on in the video for the entire video, so straight CGI and all kinds of shit going on in this video. So my question is the $1 million video back?
I think it needs to be back. I think it definitely needs to be back because I think that the video is. It was a way to sell your look, sell that image. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like when Jay-Z was coming out and changed clothes, nigga, I started rocking button ups and fitteds, nigga. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where you get that from. Like, you got to get that look to, you know what I'm saying, sell that style and sell that swag. And I think that they need to be back.
I
don't want to see another fucking Cisco Unleash the Dragon joint though. A nigga fucking slaying a dragon. I think that was like a fucking $6 million video at the time. Yeah.
So I mean, I know we kind of talking about videos or whatever, but I guess to answer the question, I feel like Jay-Z eventually, somehow, some way, he gonna find some way. If he don't find a way to surpass him, they're gonna do it together. I know Puff was talking about trying to buy the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
I love to see for him and Jay-Z to team up and probably form a group or some shit
You know
like
them
that.
people ain't gonna let them boys buy nothing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Murder said that shit too.
Yeah, that's at most, man. They Jordan. I'm happy to see Jordan being an owner, but he Jordan though.
But that's the NBA though. It's different.
Yeah, and that's the NBA. The NBA kind of football.
Good old boys ain't gonna let it happen.
Ain't gonna let that happen, man. He ain't gonna have that kneeling in y'all stadium talking about black excellence out of there. Fuck out of here with that. That's what they said.
You right. You right.
Yeah.